Good morning, trading world. It is December 30th, 2021, and about 8:43 a.m. on the East Coast, and this is my pre-market outlook. Running a little late this morning due to waking up to a power outage with the storm that's going on here. But let's get to it. I'll be very brief this morning. The title of this morning's outlook is Christmas Rally Still Has a Pulse, but Don't Expect Much from Here. And in saying that, the rally is still alive, but only treading water right now. I mentioned we are in a topping process, and with that comes consolidation. Now, if you take a look at the 4-hour chart, you'll see just that. We have a great size consolidation going at the 478 area, all the way down to, we'll say, 475 area. So this is where we're consolidating. I'll blow that up. Let's get that so that we can see it. So, in looking at the 4-hour chart, this is where we're bouncing back and forth in between. This is the consolidation. We could get a peak above the consolidation today and or tomorrow, but I'm not expecting anything really crazy. It's possible, but we're right on the edge of the expected move, and I've pretty much expected us to kind of consolidate around that area, which happens to be 477. The top side of it happens to be 477.89 by my estimation, and there's a variance of a couple points either side of that. So this is all we've done, and maybe at some point today, maybe some point tomorrow, we get enough volume to break off higher or lower. But I expect it to give us a peak and then kind of fall back down into the range and possibly below the range. Let me go ahead and quickly get into the levels or key levels to watch for today. All right, the key levels that we have in play for today, starting with resistance, the Jack resistance is going to be 478. The Queen resistance is going to be up to about 480, and King resistance is going to be 481 through 483. On the support side, Jack support is 477, and Queen support is going to be 476 through 475, and King support is 472. Today does have a bullish connotation to it, but what I mean by bullish is that in order for us to end this day bullish, we only have to close above 477.5. That interprets a bullish day for me right now. So we've pretty much ranged back and forth. I don't see a whole lot of difference. We could pretty much chop back and forth. However, I do expect maybe a mild peak above the range at some point today or tomorrow. By the way, these levels should hold again for tomorrow. It is likely I may not do a pre-market tomorrow, but excuse me, these levels should hold for tomorrow. And what we're likely looking at, depending on how today plays out, it is likely that we chop back and forth here, and at some point we get a peak out of the range with additional chop. And let me take that back. If we get a fair amount above the range, if we get to this 479, we're likely to kind of take off pretty much up to this 480 area and get our midday chop with a light fade, and that could put us in the mind of a trend day up. It's kind of hard because it's going to take a lot to push us off of this level, off of this market maker's expected move of 477. It's just going to take a lot to push us off of that area one way or another. But that is the likeliness of what could happen. Let me go back through the other charts at the moment. Give me just a moment. With everything else being at a overbought on the lower time frames, I don't expect a whole lot or a super rocket type move, but it is possible to get us up to 480 and kind of spend the midday or chop area up there before a small fade into the close. And if we do that, that would lead us to tomorrow, where we would come back and visit the lower edge of the range tomorrow. We could have a flash fall at some point tomorrow, taking us at least back to the lower part of the consolidation here, which is right about this level, somewhere in this 475 range. And that sets us up for another pop or trend up day when the market opens in January. But it'll be short-lived, just the 2 first days that we're open, and then from that point I'm expecting another flash fall, and it's going to put us in this volatility box where we're going to kind of do some crazy up and down moves coming into January. I may get a video out on that this weekend if I have time. But just wanted to get this out this morning, very late this morning due to the storm that's going on where I am. But as always, know and define your risk, and profit will come. And just in case this is the last outlook of 2021, have a happy new year.